Immaginate un po'.
Giuseppe is 94 years old. He still tends his own garden, still hangs out with the younger guys and watches their card game,
Le donne.
and still enjoys the company of the opposite sex.
Ho notato.
I noticed, he says, that also that is indispensable. It makes you happy, more cheerful.
Funziona?
Does it still work, I ask?
Tanto.
Yes, he says, once it really worked.
Per la lunga vita.
Giuseppe lives in the southern Italian town of Acciaroli, where 1 in 10 residents is more than 100 years old, where living well beyond the already impressive average Italian lifespan of 82 is the norm. Earlier this year, Rome's Sapienza University and the University of California, San Diego launched a study to see why people here live so long and so strong. It was in the villages along this coast that American nutritionist Ancel Key identified what is now known as the Mediterranean diet. Delia Morinelli, a spring chicken at 79, was Key's cook and now runs a restaurant specializing in that diet. Fresh herbs, vegetables, fruit and fish, all local. Because we eat natural things, she says, things that we grow. We know what's there. Researchers are particularly interested in rosemary, which they suspect helps circulation to the brain and might explain why Alzheimer's is rare here. Obviously, diet has a lot to do with the longevity of local residents, but clearly there are other factors. There's no pollution, you're right by the sea, the weather's very nice, and there are almost none of the stresses of modern life.
Per poi sfruttare a mare.
Antonio celebrated his 100th birthday recently. He attributes his long life to, in his words,
Bella donna, la donna della mia vita questa.
This beautiful woman, the woman of my life.
Siamo sposati.
Andava in campagna.
Amina, a spry 93, continues to write poetry and recite it from memory, this one dedicated to Antonio. And I became, so her poem concludes, the bride of this fisherman. You can't quantify it, but love also plays a role. Ben Wiedemann, CNN, Acciaroli, Italy.